up to this point, I have been the kind of parent that's like, you're not going outside without me. Other than just like school, my kids don't go anywhere without me. And I'm still pretty strict on they're not going to other people's houses.
This morning we went to my 38-week appointment. I low-key think the doctor in there knew about us or something because he had a biased opinion and he was pushing birth control.
Had my man go to the store for me because I have really bad social anxiety when it comes to the store, but that's beside the point. So I get a lot of comments of people asking me just why I'm not out of the house more, why it's always Drew who goes and does things, and let me just give you a little snippet of like just why that is. I wanted to take my babies out and enjoy the sun and go to our favorite park. And I'm gonna make sure that wherever I go, I'm no more than 10 minutes away from my man. We're just sitting here trying to enjoy our time at the swing when some car pulls up directly behind us and just starts repeatedly honking for like 10 minutes straight, spewing some crap out the window, but I wasn't paying attention, but they were also on the phone, and mysteriously a bunch of other cars start popping up and parking where they could see me and my kids. Mind you, all on their phones and staring in our direction. It was just getting weird. Now when they noticed I was trying to like pack my kids up and get to my car, these cars started to go towards where I was parked, one of which tried to park directly in front of me, kind of impeding my way of getting out, and sat there and started honking. Y'all are a little low-key smart for doing this when I'm with my kids, because I'm not about to do anything when I have my children, but if I was by myself, I think the situation would go a little different.
Going into this, getting ready for labor and delivery experience, I'm a little bit nervous that we're going to deal with some kind of nurse or doctor that has their biased opinion, and I just don't feel like that energy should be welcomed into the process of bringing a new baby into the world. If you're a doctor who has the opinion that you don't like me and Drew and you have something against us, please just don't even walk into the hospital room.
I get a little bit extra nervous in public these days, and people do be looking and trolling and being weird.
Not to mention, I have horrible anxiety going outside of my home. Today I went to the store, the $1.25 store, with my kids, and I always message my man before we go anywhere because we just like to keep each other like informed and stuff. And I have terrible social anxiety, so I always be telling him whatever I'm doing. Dollar Tree's always chill. There's like no one there. I feel generally pretty safe there. But then tell me why. Like that's the time that something happens. So I'm like just going through the store. We went to the Dollar Tree so we could get some like little Tupperware containers so we can make homemade Play-Doh. My youngest, she's running up and down the aisles, and I was like, girl, you need to settle down because it's hard for me to keep track of 3 of you guys when there's only one of me. Like I told her like 3 times, stop running away from me. And then we go down this aisle and there's this guy there, this older man, and my daughter ran up and down the aisle again, and I'm like, girl, you need to stop, young lady, stop running in the aisles. And he's like, oh, you need to chill, ma'am. I raised 3 daughters of my own, and girls run. That's just what little girls do. And then I just kind of gave him a look like, man, back off. But anyways, he follows us through the freaking store and like just kept giving me weird ass looks every time I said anything with my kids. It was like looking at what I would put in the basket, and like it was just getting uncomfortable. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna go. So we get up to the line, and of course he makes sure he's behind us, and he's like asking my son like, well, what did she get you? And he puts on his little puppy eyes like kids do, like, oh, she didn't give me anything. Bro, we weren't here to get toys or nothing. So I'm just like, can you please stop talking to my kids?
Sometimes I really feel like doctors they just don't care about helping. I really feel like every time I've gone to the doctor lately, that's been the case. Like I already know what I'm going in for, what they're gonna say, and they don't send me out with any kind of help. So what are they doing? What good are they for?
This one's for all you greedy fucking doctors. I know y'all got in those fucking positions because you're like, I want to make money. I want to help people. Bullshit, y'all want to help people. Motherfucking shit.
I'm gonna try to say this with the most respect that I can, but call me old-fashioned. I feel like teachers and parents are supposed to be on the same damn page, especially if it comes to trying to have disciplinary actions towards my child. If there's one thing I don't appreciate, is my child coming home and telling me that they're in a one-on-one type situation where they feel intimidated by a teacher because the teacher took them into a room and told them, you're not supposed to be doing this, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, excuse me? We're not gonna have my 8, 9, and 10-year-old already in the principal's office, especially without me knowing what the hell is going on. And so after the fact, I called you and specifically said, I do not appreciate that happening. And then the very next day, you did that same thing with my kid. I get it. Go ahead and have your biased ass opinion because you see your asses up online.